slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love.
Good morning, good evening, good night, according on where you are on this beautiful planet today. I want to talk about some stuff from the last couple days. And I want to address something that was in my comment section from last night. Somebody said that, a lot of people are really obsessed over old Timmy Boy. People can see that, and I can understand where people are coming from with that. From my perspective on why I'm talking about Tim Pool, and I can't speak for everybody else, but this is my position on this. We all have the right to call Tim out on his petty bullshit. We all have the right to hold his feet to the fire over, his actions, his statements, pretty much in general what he's done in these last several weeks. The video that he did yesterday, one of the things that made me very angry was when he stated because he gets X amount of views on his channel, that people have to use his name to get views and clicks and yada yada yada. That right there is a cop-out. It's Tim trying to, disavow these people's arguments and what they're, talking about. To where, he's the bigger channel and you should believe him over everybody else. That just shows to me that he knows that these people, the people like the Core Ring, Brittany Venti, that Star Wars girl, Tug, that Umbrella guy, and even myself, our arguments are valid. They're very valid at this point. There was something else in that video that, caught my ear. Tim said that you have, when the people that watch your channel, you have people that are the hardcore watchers who watches every live stream, every video. They will defend you. They'll give you money, so forth and so on. Then you have the casual viewer that watches every now and then. Then you have the people that are just there to watch the world burn. I'm paraphrasing, this part. The thing is, though, that the people that the hardcore Tim Pool fans were the ones that were questioning him on his actions. Literally, the people that were donating to him were the ones that are saying, hey, Tim, why aren't you, talking about this? You're supposed to be the news guy, and this is newsworthy. I mean, Tim Pool built his reputation on, talking about censorship by big tech. So, what do you call when people like Brittany Venti, Camelot, Yellow Flash, the Core Ring, and other creators are censored on Twitter just because they're questioning Eliza Blue's past? That's what made people mad. That's what, created a lot of this, tension. Tim's always talked about Civil War. Civil War's coming, folks. I mean, hell, we made a drinking game out of it. Every time Tim said Civil War, we took a shot of something. I believe these guys' Civil War Even though there are a lot of people that don't want to go to war over this, a lot of people have. A lot of people is sick and tired of Tim Pool being this over arrogant, cocky piece of crap who went from somebody that truly didn't want to be famous to becoming a famous person with a lot of money. Money changes people. Money changes everybody. And when it gets to a point when somebody says that they don't care about the money, they don't care about the views, they don't care about the subscribers. Let me give you a little insight on something. If it wasn't for views or subscribers, nobody would want to watch your shit or know where to come to or even care. Views and subs matter. They do. But the problem is you cannot use a view count or a sub count to disavow somebody's arguments about you. That's petty. That was a petty move that he did. And then comes up, he lies about attacking his audience like he did. Not only did he did it Monday night, he did it in that video from yesterday. And as of today, as of recording, I believe he's lost over 30K. I mean, that's just a little pebble in the well. That completely blows his thing out of the water that nobody's, unsubscribing and shit. I mean, last night in the Corings live stream, there was a lot of people going over there that were saying that they unsubbed from Tim. And, they were hurt from what he said. I mean, come on. When you go out and you call your audience bots that were bought and paid to make someone famous, and then this person, Eliza, turned around and blew, Tim's theory about this RP firm out of the water, and now today she's saying that everybody that's doing this against her are bots. It just shows how stupid these people are. And I mean, I can see that there's people in his chat. I watched his chat from last night. I didn't watch his show. I paused it, and I just watched the chat. He has purged a lot of people out of his chat because there was hardly anything about Eliza Blue. Tim alienated a good portion of his audience within 48 hours. Literally 48 hours. And then has the nerve to do a members only show Monday night talking shit that got leaked. And then he does a video yesterday, coincidental, just within, maybe an hour, 2 hours after the second part of the Eliza Blue story drops on his website. He comes out with that video comparing everybody to Young Turks, AOC. The thing is, though, Tim, nobody's taking what you said out of context. It's your context. It's what you said. Nobody chopped it up. Nobody manipulated it. Nobody did anything to make you look bad. You did that to yourself. And that is very disrespectful to the people that are calling you out on your bullshit. While you're doing that, you're trying to make it like nobody's opinion matters but yours. Even in itself, that is wrong for you to do that. Like I've said earlier, it doesn't matter the view count or the sub count of somebody's channel. It's the validity of their argument. That it just pretty much shows that you're a narcissist. You're a hypocrite. You're a megalomaniac now. You're drunk off of your own power. I mean, is this going to hurt him in the long run? Probably. It's already started. It will probably be a slow burn. He's probably going to do something else stupid when that part 3 of that article is going to come out. And it's going to, like, alienate more of his followers. We just have to wait and see. I mean, this has to be the biggest backlash he's ever had. I mean, the Jack Murphy stuff was, hardly anything compared to this Eliza Blue stuff. I mean, people are genuine hurt on how he's taking his stance on this. Everybody can see through his gaslighting bullshit now. And I'm going to be truthful. I was a fan. Until he did what he did. Until he just like gave the middle finger to everybody else and got up on his pedestal, his throne above everybody else. The almighty Tim Pool and everybody else are just nobodies. That's what I took away from that video. He's important and everybody else are nobodies. That's sad when it comes to that part. It is so sad when somebody looks down at everybody else thinking they're self-righteous, that they're above everybody else. And he's so mad, and he's so angry, he's so butthurt because people are trying to hold him accountable for what he said and what he's done. And that article from yesterday was trash. This whole thing so far about Eliza Blue that's been on Tim's website is trash. Straight up trash. It's a fluff piece to make her look good. Even in that yesterday's article, how he was like talking down to the people that were affected by what Eliza did, calling them cancerous cannibals. All I can say is we're just going to sit back and we're going to watch what happens. And if people think it's obsession to call people out on their bullshit, then fine. It's obsession because we want this person to hold themselves accountable for what they've said and what they've done. Call it whatever you want. That's all we're trying to, strive for. Is for Tim to sit back and say, look, I was wrong. I should have handled it better this way. I was a total jerk. Will we get that? Fuck no, we won't. He's too arrogant, self-righteous. He's too much in love with himself to even care at this point. His arrogance will be his downfall. He will be. Well, I got a lot more content that I'm going to come out today other than this Eliza Blue Tim Pool bullshit. Sometime today I got to talk about the possible cyber attack that happened last night that took not only Google down, it affected Twitter, Xbox Live, PlayStation Network, and several other outlets. So if you like the content that you see, please hit that like and subscribe. All my social media is in the description down below. I'm Phantom X, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good day, everybody.